I'm currently dressed for my last night of being a scare actor at Curse as Little Red Riding Hood gone wrong. And I'm going to tell you 5 things that I've learnt from being a scare actor and what you should and shouldn't do. So for my first time being a scare actor, this is what I've learnt. You need to be dedicated to be a scare actor. Like, at the end of the night, you are exhausted. Your voice goes. I remember my first night, I was screaming the whole night and my voice was completely gone. I was like, what is going on? Really does take it out of you, like running around screaming at random people, getting in people's faces, looking them in the eye. Like, you have to be quite confident. This is coming from someone who's the shyest person known. Like, I'm so shy when it comes to things like this, but when I'm in the zone, you just gotta go for it. Second thing, there's always going to be some dickhead trying to ruin the experience. This mainly goes to the blokes out there, but when I did it on the second night, some guy came up to me and touched me and took my outfit off. Not literally my whole outfit, I mean my hood. He took it off me, and you're not supposed to touch the actors. The actors can touch you, but not the other way around. And rather than just going along with it, they try and ruin it. Like, they become really cocky and try and outsmart it and go, ooh, you can't scare me. So just why pay the money to come in then? What gets me in situations like this is people pay to come in for you to scare them and then for everyone to enjoy the experience. So why are they purposely ruining it when they've paid for it? Is this not what you paid for, to be scared? To have actors come in and scare the shit out of you, or what? And can I just say, from working there, it's not cheap entry, but it's quite expensive, I believe, anyway. So, you know. Number 3, you have to wear warm layers underneath. I'm wearing my thermals because it gets very, very cold. It depends where you are in your maze. On my first night, I was by the exit with the door wide open, and it's freezing cold. Just standing there for 6 hours, you're going to be chilly. However, on my second time I did it, I was sweating because I had a better job. I was running around a bit more, on top of the bed, or jumping off the bed, etc. So yeah, it all depends on what your role is, in a way. Thirdly, always have soothers and a drink with you, because your voice is going to be absolutely fucked by the end of the night. Make sure you're drinking loads of water, keeping hydrated. Red Bulls and energy drinks, people think, oh, I'll have some of them and it's fine. It's no good. Water is the best thing to have. Number 4, I think this goes to anything really, but people are not always nice to you when you're just trying to do your job. They are paying to come in for us to scare them, and when they throw abuse at the actors, I've had the second time I did it, I was well, you're paying to do this, so I don't know what you're trying to achieve. But it was mainly because they thought they were clever, and instead of just enjoying the experience and just going, oh, sort of thing, they have to just take another level and just throw abuse at us, and that is not okay. If you're one of these people that are coming in, touching us, trying to be smart, throwing abuse, then why are you even doing it in the first place? Go do something else. People trying to be funny and show off in front of their friends or their girlfriends. It's just embarrassing, really. It really is a cringe, an ick. Always respect the actors, because you are coming in for us to kind of scare you. So the fact that you're throwing abuse and touching us is just weird. Just always be respectful. I know we scare you and it's maybe in the moment, but throwing abuse at people, just carrying it on and on and on, it's just cringe. And these are fully grown men as well, 20s and 30s. It's disgusting. It's an ick. Ugh. Some people are not going to react to you scaring them. They're just kind of oh, you can't scare me, sort of thing. But you've just got to still keep going. Don't give up. Try your best to scare them. Follow them and chase them out the door if you can. Sometimes you can touch them and stuff, because that's all right. But they're not allowed to touch you. But yeah. And yeah, it definitely has been a crazy experience for me to do for the first time. It's definitely been madness. But I've also grown a lot of confidence out of doing this, which is what I wanted to achieve. But it is very, very tiring to do, especially if you're doing it every night. On the weeks it is. I've not been doing it constantly every night, so it's not as bad. But if you're doing it every night, it really tires you out, and it's always late finishes. I'm not getting home till 2 in the morning sometimes. It does feel very long, because after time you are just standing there waiting for people to come through, and you can see them through, and then you just scare them. But it depends what your role is. Some of the rooms as well are very smoky. Obviously they're all pitch black, so your eyes have to adjust to the room. There's smoke machines in the room. There's stink bombs, so it smells dreadful in there. But you do get used to the smell as you stay in there the longest. Don't know. When I was on the bed, I was jumping on and off, and it literally took my breath. I was just out of breath the whole time. But you just got to keep going. And yeah, that is all really. Whether I do it next year, I don't know, because I'm going to be in a different position next year. I'm not going to live so close to the event where I am going to be. But it definitely has been an experience, and I can say I've been a scare actor finally. So yeah, that is all.